And David Tennant. Yes, shower me timbers. It's the pirates in an adventure with scientists. Or. Directed by Peter Lord and Jeff Newitt, the movie is the latest adventure from Aardman Animations, creators of Wallace and Gromit.
I'm the pirate captain, and I'm here for your gold.
In the film, Hugh Grant plays Pirate Captain, whose quest is to win the Pirate of the Year award. He takes his crew from Blood Island to London, and along the way helps the scientist Charles Darwin, as voiced by David Tennant.
You'll see, I will be Pirate of the Year.
He's not a very good pirate, is he, Hugh?
No, he's a disaster. But he thinks he's great.
Is that the actual model? Is that the science?
Yes, it's a working model from the movie. Yeah.
Did you see this before you signed on? Did you know what you were going to look like?
Yes,
Did you?
yes. And it was alarming. I thought, well, that's very bad casting. I mean,
And did that determine your voice? Did it take a while to find your voice? I mean,
well, it did a bit. It did a bit. Well, they didn't want ooh-ar,
No.
pirate of Ast.
I've been doing that all week.
Yeah, there's none
War.
of that.
Yes.
Oh no.
Everyone does that. There's none of that in the movie.
Best bit about being a pirate is Ham Night.
I saw him as he said, not very bright, sort of younger son of some rich family who thought it'd be fun to be a pirate. Enthusiastic, but useless. And everyone loves him. And that's how I played him. But very, very, very.
Sweet Neptune on a bike.
Oh, don't mind Mr. Bobo. Just an old project of mine.
Project?
Yeah, I had this theory. I thought that if you took a monkey, gave him a monocle and covered up his gigantic unsightly arse, then he would cease to be a monkey and become more of a man-pansy, if you will.
The funny thing about this is that the characters don't turn out to be quite what you expect. Queen Victoria doesn't turn out to be quite what she is.
No.
But your character as well, he's not this lovable, nice wee guy.
He's not. No, he's not the Darwin of history either. He's a fantasy creation, I suppose. But yes, he's got an agenda. Certainly, he's got an agenda which makes him slightly more Machiavellian than you might think at first.
What did you think when you saw your character? Because he's nothing like you.
Well, he's not really. He's a bit bolder, and he's got better sideburns. But it's great, you know, you get the little model and you think, I get to be part of this. It's such a treat.
That's the thing with Aardman, because they are now up there with like Pixar and Disney. Their name is so associated with brilliance.
They're the national treasure, aren't they? They're the kind of world force of animation from Britain. They're extraordinary.
Indeed. Time now for a quick lesson in animation from a master of the craft.
So it's one frame for every
24th of a second.
That is right. But of course, sometimes it's not just moving the fingers, it's actually replacing the beard, the mouth, the eyes. Isn't that right?
Yep.
How many beards did I have?
You only had one beard, but you had 300 mouths or something.
300 mouths.
Yeah.
Would you ever grow a beard, Hugh?
Well, I was telling her, one of the earlier girls, my beard's odd. It's not very good here, but it's magnificent on the upper half of my face. For some reason, it sprouts, because I've got Scottish blood, maybe a Scottish thing. But if I shave too much here, I would get a complete beard across the top of my face, which would be
memorable.
Well, this is my crew.
With scientists?
Yes, I'm using crew in the street sense.
So, pirates in an adventure with scientists. Is it an or an oh no?
It's somewhere in the middle. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. Again, I thought it was slightly too long. But you know, not once did I think about Hugh Grant or David Tennant doing the voices. I just thought of them as brilliant and Aardman animations, and they worked as characters in their own right.
And Hugh Grant, he does know how to do comedy, even with his voice and you don't see him. He's very good in this.
I think sometimes, because of all the tabloid nonsense that we've had about Hugh Grant, you forget that he's actually a really, really fine actor. And the thing I like best about his performance in this is that he just really seemed to be enjoying himself. I was very impressed by him.
Yeah, I think again it's one of those films where adults will get a lot of the humour that the kids won't, and the Waynes will just enjoy it for what it is.
There are a couple of rude gags, and I thought, oh, but then as you say, the kids won't get it.
I think it was just you, Sergio. I didn't spot any rude gags.
Maybe I was just seeing things that weren't there.
It comes with a great pedigree, Aardman animation, you know, Wallace and Gromit. For me, and I'm nitpicking here, maybe not as sharp or as witty as those films, but still hugely entertaining.
You could watch this film 4 times and you would get new stuff every time because it's made with such love. They obviously love what they're doing, and that comes across, and it makes us love it as well. I just think that next time they should make it a little bit...
Small is beautiful?
Yeah, shorter's better.
So those all-important marks out of 5. I'm going to give this 3.5 shiny golden doubloons. Janice?
I'm going to give it 4, because although it's not the best thing Aardman's ever done, they're still miles ahead of everybody else, so great family film.
Sergio?
Yeah, I'm going to give it 4 as well, and no health warnings this time.
And Pirates in an Adventure with Scientists hit cinemas on Wednesday. Now, if you fancy a film but don't fancy leaving the sofa, here's our rundown of the latest DVD and Blu-ray releases.